Here's a quick disclaimer, don't watch it if you can't accept the cold truth. It'll be very unfiltered. And even if you think I'm racist, fuck it, I don't care. Because I'm Asian as well. Right, so where do I begin with? Let's talk about my story first. So growing up, you heard the story. I was born in Vietnam and then I moved back to Malaysia at the age of 4 or 5. Went to kindergarten and after that is the story. So I transferred to a new primary school when I was 7, and the principal of the school kept on asking me, is your son good at speaking Chinese? Can he speak Chinese? Does he study good? Towards my parents. And by that time my parents were like, what the fuck was that? My son was already been in Malaysia for 2 years, speak fluently, and you're now asking him he can speak Chinese or not. But luckily, the vice principal of my school accepted me, and till this day, I still can't forget about her. She was my second mother in that school, kept me from all the trouble and stuff. So yeah, and during that period, one of the memory that I can't forget is I kept on getting sick, like feeling ill every single exam I take. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying this. I get sick every exam I take. And 1 year we have exam like 2 to 3 times. And during that period, it was so bad. It was so bad until my mother kept on asking me to don't feel stressed about yourself. It happens around, I believe, 2nd grade. And what difference is that after you're taking exam, you can't straight go home. You must stay at school until the recess time and then you can go back home. And every time I would get sick, I would have to lay at the office room with the teacher, and the teacher will look at me, will look over me taking an exam. And after taking an exam, during the 3 or 4 hours, I would just lay at the couch there, keep on coughing and vomiting. It's not a good experience to be. And this thing happens for around a year, and then till now, I already okay already. Now I don't take exam that seriously as I was around 5 years or 6 years ago. And no joke, my mom's friend or even my brother's friend mom kept on convincing my mom, saying that tell your son to quit gym, to not creating content, to stop improving my looks and fashion, instead focus on your studies. Like, seriously, you haven't experienced this, but trust me, I never told a single lie in this channel. I talk with you with pure raw truth, unfiltered as fuck. I don't think you can imagine that someone, your relatives or others, are telling you to quit something just for the sake of study. And every time I will receive those negative comments, in my mind I was thought like, what the fuck? Fuck off, bro. See your own child being like a nerd and geek. I've now become like Andrew Tate. I can't accept nerd and geek anymore. Although my exam doesn't look as good as last time, I now average around 70, which maybe in your country, I'm like the top tier student. But in my country, I was below average, because my passing grade in school, for my school system, is 60. You need to get 60 overall average for 13 subjects in order for you to pass. It's ridiculous. The pressure on this school is insane. And one of the main exam in this school is what we call UEC. It's like the main exam for us Chinese private Chinese students. And during the junior, so JUEC junior test, I didn't get as well as I thought. So in this 7 subject, I only get 2A, which is the worst among the student. And till this day, after 2 years now, my mom's friend kept on complaining why my exam so bad. Next, let's talk about something more serious, more deep topic, which is the career of what Asian people chooses. So if you don't know, I'm now living in Malaysia currently, Southeast Asia country. And for those of you who don't know, I can describe Malaysia in 1 sentence: low salary and low life expectancy. It's that simple. So I go research and I found out at February 2022, the average salary of Malaysian are around $1,000 per month. $1,000 per month. No joke, $1,000 per month. And for those who just came out of college, who came out of society, their basic level is $900. Like seriously, I cannot believe this. I'm not joking. Imagine you spend your whole lifetime, your whole 17 years of living, keep on studying, going to university, going to college, pay off those student debt. Those student debt, 500,000 ringgit or even more, just for the sake of studying to pursue higher level, PD, professor level, just to get those kind of salary. I saw comment saying that $1,000, so mean that 4,000 ringgit, 5,000 ringgit, you can live a good life in Malaysia, show that how low the standard people are. Don't expect better of themselves. And just imagine, you getting 4,000 ringgit, $1,000, you paying all your bills, you're left with nothing. How are you gonna enjoy? How are you gonna invest? How are you gonna invest in yourself? How do you grow your business? I cannot imagine you spending 6 days of your week, 8 hours of your day each day, working night shift, day shift. Don't count overtime as well. I'm working for this kind of salary. Not only in my country, everywhere does. People are working for that. I cannot accept it. I told my parents this, and you know what they respond me with? They said that this is life. You live in Malaysia. This is the only choice you have. I just say fuck it, I don't care. I don't want to live like that. Especially when I just step towards the space of self-improvement. There's no way I'm accepting that. It's like you're open, your mind has opened to the real world, just like the Matrix. You've unlocked the key outside the Matrix. You cannot accept this kind of shit. And what's interesting is that my parents will respond me with that sentence, adding that they want stable income. It's totally different terms in how mine and theirs. For me, stable is living a good life, a great life for a whole eternity. For them, stable may be mean to live a bare minimum, barely surviving for the rest of your life. It's completely different standard here. Now we head over to the parents section, and I know that everyone will hit me on this, especially parents themselves. So I know that in this world, every parent wants us to be safe and happy. Safe and happy is what my mom told me every single time, what they want me and my brother to be. Be safe and be happy for the rest of our life. They want us to be safe. So they tell us to go uni, get a job, get married and buy a car and live happily ever after. To work so damn hard in one company and then raise your position to one day you can manage your own self, to get married. This is what they mean by stable. But let's be truth. Mom and dad, if you are now watching this, for anyone who is a parent, go ask your child what condition, what status they want to be in. Especially men, 100% of them will tell you they want to be rich. They want to be wealthy, they want to be successful. And what do you respond it with? Because in my experience, my parents respond me with, you cannot, there's no way you're gonna do it. You know why? Because you are in Malaysia. Because you are in Southeast Asia, because you are born Asian. Because other countries got benefits, got government benefits, but Malaysia don't. So there's no choice, we have no choice. We have no support, we are back against the wall. So the only choice we have is to study, to fight the spot for a job, and get a low salary from beginning and work our way up. It's the only way. And when I heard that, I cannot accept it. I genuinely cannot accept it. That's why I create this YouTube channel, to hope to get out of it. To tell you guys, to tell you who now watching, to think carefully, think twice for what you're going to pursue in the future, what job you're going to pursue. Because trust me, especially if you are a masculine man, if you are a man, your parents choose what university you're going to do, what job you're going to do, it will literally destroy your masculine energy. You're getting controlled by others, not yourself. Are you being such a bitch that you want people to control your life, not yourself? You cannot hold yourself by the balls to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this and do this to march towards my own goal. And every time I remember back what my parents tell me, I feel anger inside, like literally I feel anger, I feel angry. Why is it that they don't believe in themselves? Why they don't have high belief in themselves? Why they limit their own belief? Not only themselves or me as well, telling me that there's no way you're gonna make it because you're in Malaysia. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter I born in Malaysia, India, Iran, or even in the UK. I still gonna work my way up to success. You know why? You know why they say that? Because they themselves, or even their friends, their family, don't succeed as well. Because they haven't experienced this. It's like a person who was poor, broke, doesn't understand rich people world, doesn't understand the mindset inside rich people. That's why author or successful person write books about how to help poor people, help people like you to be successful. They write books. Doesn't matter they are evil or they are good. They write books because they are successful, not you. And I always mention in my channel, doesn't matter your age. Yes, doesn't matter what your age is. Doesn't matter what condition you're in, what surrounding you're living in. Doesn't matter what skin color you have. Doesn't matter what country you live in. We all have the same advantage, which is we decide how many effort we put in our work. Are you work as humanly as possible every single day to achieve your own goals? Truly ask yourself. Because if you're truly work hard in building your career, in building your business, you will not even click on this video to have a look, to understand the struggles we are going through. Trust me on this one. If what my parents say is true, there won't be any rich people in the world. Because you know why? Because they themselves, their own parents, have already brainwashed conditioning them that they won't be rich. Why is it that Abraham Lincoln, the ones who being a commoner or being a clerk, suddenly become American president? It's not possible if you're having limited belief. And especially if you're Asian yourself, please, I beg you to think carefully what you're going to do in life. Because you only have one choice, you only have one life. Are you going to play safe or playing risk? Are you going to have the small reward or big reward? You choose yourself. I clearly want to go to the later one. Are you following me? Or are you creating a path for only you can go? Be your own boss, financially and mentally. Click here to watch the video if you're interested in it. Always remember when pursuing big goals, don't about time, because time will pass anyways.